Some singers know when to walk away at the peak of their powers. But others keep touring and recording decades past their prime. Voices that once defined rock radio now struggle to hit basic notes. And fans are paying premium prices for nostalgia that falls painfully flat. From legendary frontmen who've lost their range, to icons whose voices are barely recognizable.
What a drag it is to see.
These 10 singers built incredible legacies, but are now damaging them with every new show. Number 10, Axl Rose. In 2022, Guns N' Roses guitarist Richard Fortus dropped the news fans already suspected. The frontman had damaged his vocal cords. What followed were shows where that signature voice fluctuated wildly, sometimes disappearing entirely mid-song. The 63-year-old's once impossible high notes became strained attempts that critics described as jarring, with those feral screams rarely materializing anymore. By 2025, something shifted. Rose abandoned trying to recreate his 1980s range and dropped into a permanent lower register.
Something's changing inside you, don't you know?
Fans actually praised the change, admitting the deep voice sounded far better than watching him struggle for notes he couldn't hit. The rasp that defined Welcome to the Jungle is gone. Replaced by a theatrical baritone that works but barely resembles the voice that made him famous. Number 9, Vince Neil. Videos of terrible performances go viral regularly. Fans create misheard lyrics memes. Critics describe his voice as pinched and nasal. The 64-year-old Mötley Crüe frontman's vocal struggles have become one of rock's most documented train wrecks, with the band now burying his voice in electronic effects just to make shows listenable. But here's the shocking part. In 2025, Neil revealed he'd suffered at least 4 strokes over the years, 2 he didn't even know about. The December 2024 stroke was severe enough that he couldn't walk and needed months of physical therapy to relearn basic movement. Mötley Crüe postponed their Las Vegas residency for 7 months. One 2024 Minnesota review didn't mince words. Maybe word has gotten out that lead singer Vince Neil can't sing. A 2021 show ended after just 14 songs when his voice gave out completely and he walked off stage apologizing. Number 8, Steven Tyler. The farewell tour lasted exactly 3 shows. September 2023, just 3 dates into Aerosmith's Peace Out tour, and the 76-year-old frontman sustained vocal cord damage that led to bleeding. Doctors discovered something worse during examination: a fractured larynx. What seemed like a temporary setback became a death sentence for one of rock's most distinctive voices.
I could spend my life in that sweet surrender. I could stay.
Months passed with the best medical team available working to restore that instrument. The band watched him struggle despite exhaustive treatment. August 2024 brought the announcement fans dreaded. Aerosmith was officially retiring from touring because Tyler's recovery was not possible. After 50 years of delivering soaring vocals that powered classics like Dream On, Walk This Way, the damage proved irreparable. No farewell tour, no final goodbye, just an abrupt ending to one of rock's greatest vocal careers. Number 7, Bob Dylan.
When I was down, you just stood there with it.
Here's what audiences experience at a 2024 Dylan show. 90 minutes of music where they recognize maybe 2 songs. The 83-year-old Nobel Prize winner has abandoned singing entirely, instead declaiming his legendary catalog in a low growl that fans describe as incomprehensible mumbling. He radically rearranges everything, stripping away melodies until classics become unrecognizable spoken word pieces over his band's vamping. The strangest part? When performing standards from his Shadows in the Night album, his voice clears up. He can still sing cleanly with proper enunciation when he chooses. But for his own compositions like Blowin' in the Wind or Highway 61, he delivers them as indistinguishable muttering. One reviewer noted his vocals were muffled and called it incomprehensible when he sang from the keyboard. Concert-goers attend for the experience of seeing a living legend, not for recognizable versions of beloved songs. The never-ending tour that started in 1988 continues, but the voice behind it has become a mystery even loyal fans struggle to decode. Number 6, Brian Johnson. On stage during the 2016 Rock or Bust tour, bandmates watched helplessly as their frontman pulled out his in-ears and shook his head repeatedly. Bassist Cliff Williams. He couldn't pitch. He was having a real hard time. Doctors delivered devastating news to the 69-year-old AC/DC singer. Continue performing or keep your hearing. Total permanent deafness was the risk. The choice wasn't really a choice at all. Axl Rose filled in for the remaining tour dates after Johnson stepped away. But the story took an unexpected turn. For 2.5 years, he underwent experimental treatment using bone structure in his skull as a sound receiver. A specialist visited monthly with equipment that looked like a car battery. The treatment worked well enough that he rejoined AC/DC in 2018 to record Power Up and returned to touring in 2023. Now 77, he can perform again, but only with specialized in-ear technology. The raw power that defined AC/DC's thunder has diminished permanently, even if the voice survived. Let's pause for a second here. Watching legendary voices fade is never easy, but it's a reality every rock fan eventually faces. Have you seen any of these singers live recently? Did their voice still hold up, or was it tough to listen to? Drop a comment about which aging rock vocalist still impresses you and let us know where you're watching from. We've got viewers tuning in from Texas and Ontario, and we love hearing from the rock community worldwide. Number 5, Neil Young. The voice was never technically perfect, but it had emotional power that made Heart of Gold and Old Man timeless. At 79, that power has faded into something fans struggle to defend.
I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood.
Recent tours show him straining for notes that once came naturally, the distinctive high tenor now thin and wavering. Extended guitar solos fill shows because singing has become the hard part. Those trademark high harmonics that made Helpless and Harvest Moon so haunting now sound painful. Pitch wanders unpredictably during performances. Reviews from 2024 shows note he seems aware of the limitations, often talking between songs more than usual and letting the guitar do the heavy lifting. Rockin' in the Free World still works because it's more shouting than singing, but the delicate material exposes what's been lost. He continues recording and touring with Crazy Horse despite the obvious decline. Die-hard fans appreciate his commitment to making new music rather than becoming a nostalgia act, but they also quietly admit the voice isn't there anymore. At 79, he's earned the right to keep going, but every show makes clearer that the instrument that created a 50-year catalog can't recreate it anymore. True fans close their eyes and remember after the gold rush.
Mother Nature's silver sea to a new home.
Opening them reveals the reality of time's effect on even the most legendary voices.
Flying Mother Nature's silver sea to a new home.
Number 4, Mick Jagger. At 81 years old, he's still prancing across stadium stages. The Rolling Stones frontman just wrapped a 19-date 2024 North American tour supporting their Grammy-winning album, Hackney Diamonds. And he's already teasing more opportunities for 2025. When asked how it feels performing at his age, his response was classic, like being on stage at 78. Critics quietly note that energy doesn't equal vocal ability anymore. The distinctive voice that powered 6 decades of hits has inevitably changed. Tour sponsorship by AARP tells you everything about the current demographic, even if nobody wants to admit the 80-year-olds on stage aren't delivering performances like their prime. But here's the thing, he's still out there doing it night after night, which somehow makes the decline less noticeable. Number 3, Paul Stanley. YouTube videos surfaced in 2018 showing the Kiss frontman clearly struggling to hit high notes that once defined classics like Love Gun. Bandmate Gene Simmons even mocked him on stage in Australia. "I'll sing everything because my voice always works. I don't lose my voice." Paul Stanley.
Do I not want to sing? I'll sing everything because my voice always works. I don't lose my voice. Paul Stanley.
The 72-year-old compared himself to an aging athlete whose body simply can't replicate what it did decades ago. Vocal surgery in 2011 addressed recurring vocal issues, but the damage was already done. By the time Kiss launched their end-of-the-road farewell tour, speculation ran wild about backing tracks helping performances. Stanley insisted bandmates would sing along to beef up weak vocals rather than using pre-recorded tracks. His defense? If you want to hear me sound like Kiss alive, put on the album. Decades of athletic vocals without proper technique finally caught up. Number 2, Bret Michaels. Blood sugar dropped to 39. The 62-year-old Poison frontman pushed through a packed Pittsburgh meet and greet despite knowing something was wrong, then added extra songs to prove he could finish. Diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at age 6, these dangerous episodes have plagued his career. In 2014, he collapsed on stage after forgetting to eat following his insulin injection, brain hemorrhage in 2010, kidney surgery requiring 6 hospitalizations in 2 weeks. March 2024 brought the inevitable announcement. He's taking most of 2025 off following recent medical results and setbacks. Beyond the diabetes emergencies, critics have documented years of off-key performances showcasing serious vocal decline. Videos of terrible performances circulate regularly, but fans seem more concerned about whether he'll survive the show than how well he sings it. Number 1, Morrissey. A comprehensive fan website tracks his cancellations, 399 dates over his career. Let that number sink in.
Oh, yes, I do believe I have found
The former Smiths frontman has built a legendary reputation for walking off stage mid-performance or canceling shows hours before doors open. Tucson 2017, 6 songs before his voice gave out during Every Day Is Like Sunday. California 2024, 2 arena shows scrapped with 0 explanation. Boston 2007, 7 songs before he vanished, triggering weeks of subsequent cancellations. The reasons vary wildly: vocal issues, physical exhaustion, smell of burning meat at Coachella, broken heaters, security problems, death threats. In 2025 alone, he's already canceled 20 out of 63 scheduled dates. Fans joke about the gamble of buying tickets, knowing there's roughly a 1 in 3 chance he won't show. When he does perform, his voice has deteriorated noticeably from its prime, often reduced to a whisper by show's end. At 65, critics argue he's become a parody of himself, and the constant cancellations suggest even he knows the performances aren't what they should be.